I recently got the Tailmon costume for free in Digimon New Century, and I absolutely love it. It's incredibly cute, and the specifications for the outfit are interesting. It's part of the Rafflesia Design Company doll series, which features elements inspired by Tailmon's design. There's even a little reminder in the description to make sure you don't forget the holy ring this time. Nice reference to Tailmon's iconic holy ring and the loss of powers without it. Definitely a fun touch. Kakuto reflected on his visit to Diver City for the Wada Koji Tribute Live and Digimon Anime panel display, noting it was his first time there and he found the place quite enjoyable. Mentioned that smoking areas were conveniently located on each floor, 2 in each spot, and made a note to remember this for future trips to Odaiba. Shared a photo of a vending machine, but admitted he couldn't bring himself to try the 3,000 yen gacha machine. Wormon's voice actor, Naosumi Takahashi, shared his reflections on the incredible Wada Koji Tribute Live 2025, expressing deep admiration for the passion and attention to detail in the event, from color-coded microphone stands to personalized uniforms. He praised the dedication and heartfelt approach of organizer and Digimon music producer Shintaro Matsui, emphasizing the theme of the immortal butterfly as a touching tribute to Wada Koji's legacy. Takahashi felt truly honored to participate and expressed heartfelt gratitude for being part of such a remarkable stage and album. The upcoming Chinese game Digimon Source Code has showcased graphics for Hercules, Kabuterimon's evolution line, baby form Mochimon, a mollusk-like Digimon with elastic skin, named for its mochi-like appearance when excited. Despite its soft look, it is highly intelligent and capable of understanding human language. It uses elastic bubbles to immobilize opponents. Rookie form Tentomon, a carapaced insectoid Digimon with dexterous middle legs and a love for nature. It enjoys relaxing, but can defend itself with Super Shocker, shooting bolts of amplified static electricity. Champion form Kabuterimon, a powerful insectoid Digimon with ant-like strength and beetle-like defense. It attacks virus Digimon without hesitation, utilizing its metal head for defense and its electro-shocker for offense. Perfect form Atlur Kabuterimon, Mega Kabuterimon, a larger and stronger evolution of Kabuterimon known for its chivalrous nature and ability to protect the weak. Its horn and physical strength are enhanced, and it wields the powerful Hornbuster attack. Ultimate form Herakle Kabuterimon, the ultimate fusion of Kabuterimon and Kuwagamon traits, with a golden body and supersonic flight capabilities. Its Giga Blaster attack is an upgraded version of Electroshocker, capable of annihilating any opponent. A new Digimon Adventure pop-up shop with a theme park concept will open in several Don Quijote stores across Japan starting January 25th. The products created by Bell House include blind-packed items such as acrylic keychains, badges, and stickers, acrylic stands in regular and mega sizes, and clear files. As a purchase bonus, customers who spend 3,000 yen will receive a random photo-style card with 8 designs available while supplies last. Digimon Liberator artist Usagi Boshi shared a new illustration featuring Violet in boots and Ghostmon captioned, "Getting back into serious work on Digimon Liberator drafts for the new year. Here's a smug-looking Violet to warm up the pen." Digimon Liberator column, Tips 18, introducing Lacuna. 5. Amber remains the timeless domain. The VR game Digimon Liberator is set in a virtual world called Lacuna. It has 7 areas, all of which are integrated with mapping data from the real world. This makes for an environment so detailed it could be mistaken for real life, and yet it has a mysterious appeal, unlike that of the reality we know. This time, we'll be introducing an area whose mysteriousness is unrivaled in Lacuna. Amber remains, known as the timeless domain. Its defining feature is in the name. If you've ever been to an archaeological site, the amber remains will conjure up those memories. The area also hosts a city, albeit one interwoven with ancient ruins. In fact, the city center's infrastructure is built upon them, and even the suburban area is dotted with historic sites. The ruins bear a resemblance to a number of actual landmarks: Japan's Senpoku-en-Fun, Mexico's Chichen Itza, Cambodia's Angkor Wat, Greece's Olympia archaeological site, and more. At the same time, they're each distinct from their real-world counterparts, imparting feelings of exotic nostalgia on many visitors wherever they come from. Whereas Lapis Marine caters to tourists with its array of dynamic activities, the relatively staid Amber Remains offers an equally valuable tourist experience, that of a world tour made possible by the immense cultural variety of its ruins. To make the most of the experience, you can hire a guide NPC, although this'll set you back a few bit. We advise going for it if you'd like to get a nice souvenir, since you'll be rewarded with one just for tagging along. If you're more of a battler, you'll be pleased to learn that the Amber Remains is overflowing with NPCs itching for a throwdown. Even fairly new players can take them on, since their levels aren't especially high and you can adjust your deck in advance, leveraging the knowledge that many of them use Angel-type Digimon. Any insights you've gleaned from battles against Angel decks, both in-game and in real life, will likely make a big difference here. Moving on, you've perhaps been wondering what's behind the name Timeless Domain. It turns out this is linked to a special type of conditional battle that some NPCs will challenge you to, where both players start with more security than usual, for example, 7 cards instead of 5. Also, some of the battles impose higher play costs on certain types of cards, such as tamer cards or cards of a certain level. These battles are not literally timeless, but can feel like it, as they can take an exceedingly long time. Ad hoc strategies are required, since there are more security cards to deal with, as well as the risk of giving the opponent high memory through overly aggressive moves. You'll need to be more conservative and be mindful of the long-term state of play, managing your resources to avoid decking out. As you immerse yourself in these unusual battles, you might hear a rumor in the heart of the city. Apparently, somewhere in the Amber Remains, there exists an obscure, untimely domain. Conditional battles are also available here, except they have an untimely flavor instead. They come to a rapid conclusion due to turn limits, reduced starting security, and other conditions. There's no time for holding your cards close to your chest here. Players must swiftly attack, yet also maintain a delicate balance with defense. However, this is all hypothetical unless you can find a way in, which is far from straightforward. You might find hints as you proceed through the conditional battles, and since they play a role in the main scenario, completing them is recommended. Before taking them on, you may want to take note of one tidbit. The NPC's decks, predominantly Angel-type cards, feature many cards whose effects depend on the number of security cards in play. While there are various rumors about this hidden area, notable among them is the claim that a portal links it to another secret spot in the Obsidian Desert. If this is true, it could be a good idea to attempt entry via Obsidian Desert, although you should bear in mind that this will be more challenging level-wise. Before you assume that the Amber Remains are solely focused on special battles and archaeological sites, we should mention that this location is also vital to the main scenario. The epic main scenario unfolds as you meet and battle NPCs in each area, and the ruin-laden Timeless Domain also has its share of surprises in store for players. We end this article with a short extract of a tale waiting to unfold. The Amber Remains are a strange place, and not only for their mixture of countless ruins amid an urban landscape. Androids live here, creating a stark contrast between the area's sense of history and the advanced nature of its inhabitants. It's the kind of place where you might expect to find one of the relics mentioned by Chain. And as it turns out, you came here because you heard a rumor related to them. Deep within one of the Timeless Domain's ancient sites, there is an enshrined gemstone that governs time itself. Or so the stories say. Since this could plausibly be one of the relics you're after, you investigate, battling a number of self-proclaimed gem protector androids in the process. After several of these difficult battles, whose special conditions seem like they could have been imposed by the gemstone's power, you find further clues about your target. And what's more, you hear something of great interest. The Obsidian Desert also possessed a relic, now lost. Apparently, the gemstone here was its partner. And somehow, the Obsidian Desert's relic has ended up in a secret zone in the Amber Remains. How could this have happened? And in the first place, is this gemstone you're after even a relic? You need to get to the bottom of this. Hopefully, the ruins hold the answers. The main scenario in the Amber Remains extends way beyond this. We hope you check out the blend of interesting conditional battles and story content. Above all, we hope you'll appreciate this area's uniqueness. You might come here, less than Lapis Marine and the like, but its assortment of historical sites still make it a spectacular location. It's bound to offer you experiences and encounters you wouldn't find elsewhere. And like the rest of Lacuna, it has something special that can't be found in real life.